What's up, everybody? This is Vendetta coming to you live for another stream of Doki Doki. Yesterday, I'm so sorry, I was so tired, but today we're gonna be finishing the game. Right now, what we have is the festival. If you haven't seen the game, we joined, and we're a student who wanted to join a club. We joined Sayori, which is our best friend since childhood, the girl on the right, and she's making us join this club. So far, nothing is going on, but hey, it's gonna be fun. So let's start again. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This is the queen of the club. Of course, my pen's not writing. Fuck. Sorry, I need to change my pen. What's the time? 51? Okay. This poem is called Yuri actually glanced at each of us. Yuri is the girl I'm romancing. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shake as she starts reading a poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past this first couple of lines, her voice is changed. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her book. Her quivering word transforms into the shape syllable of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns. It is structured that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into a whirling fire. Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Oh, they go gravity. Glances over around her as she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to set this straight. The first to start applauding. One join me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Yeah, it's nice that the main character, if he romances a girl, is really behind her. Not that we didn't want to applaud for her. We were caught off so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds her poem to her chest and rushed back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out. Sayori is joyful, bubbly. Off her chair, swiftly walks to the podium. It's one called My Medal. Ha ha. Sorry, I giggled. Hehe. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins the poem. Somehow it feels like soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheerful like Sayori is. It's certain and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost give it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poem. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone that I knew true and true. Finishes, and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Inky liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem, it fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poem wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poem of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of things. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have that much time for the festival, you know? Okay, now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Inky. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Inky lower everyone's standard a little before I have to do it. That's okay, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have been much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up for a step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eye on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your ability, more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. Let's just leave you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called, Why Are You All Looking At Me? Because you're presenting. Wait, the poem is called Jump. Takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, it starts to disappear a little. While she's still a little enthused, her poem has rhythm and rhymes to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Finishes, and everyone applauds. She off back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do it again. Oh well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just like, oh, she calls her friend nice, it's embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, just how it is. In that case, we won't have to worry about the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure that you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too, doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all of this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but I tried to write a poem for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. For the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday the big day. I can't wait. I can't do this. I can't do this. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. To go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go home already. I walk home with Sayori once more. I even thought it would have been a few days. A lot of things have really changed. But today Sayori has been a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Sayori. Sorry I was spacing out. No wonders. Huh? I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbled with her words. Let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Hey? Well... Oh dude, they... fuck it. Sayori. Yeah, I would ditch you for Yuri? Huh? But she's so beautiful, smart. Yeah, they know that I'm into Yuri. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. I said you always seem to really like going home together. It wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Inky. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri wouldn't deserve it if she wanted to, so... Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? Huh? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird thing for Sayori to take care so much about. But I want to respect and keep her happy too. And again, the festival only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time. Okay, so let's write something. Last one was after image, unending. Unstable. So what I'm gonna do is, last time I picked a word for whatever, I'm gonna do one that's mean the most to me. Okay, what eternity? Nice. What graveyard? Because it's Halloween. Kawaii, because it's cute. Uncontrollable, skipping, vanilla. That's the extreme sensation, music, happiness, doki doki. Again, disarray, portrait. I know it's like doki doki. Forgive, lazy, cuvette, variance, stark, love, melancholy, universe. It's all. Make a job be awesome. Let's do climax. Fireworks, party, be it. Shiny is uncanny. Uncanny is the one. I'm just trying to take the word that makes me think the most. Unrequited. Pleasure. Treasure, ribbon, time, aura. Lipstick, shame, fireflies, meal, comfort, bouncy, twirl, destiny, passion. Stock strategy, swimsuit, vertigo, lollipop. I think it's... Oh shit, I fucked up. Disoriented, because the first one is a fable of day, unrestrained. It's... Feather nice. See how quick that was? Oh man. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. No wait, I just walked into. When are you practicing piano again? Yeah, haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. I remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm sure very happy that you're willing to help out for the festival too. Oh, I can't wait for the festival. I'm gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, but I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kind of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Aren't you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. What do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in front of your name. Monica. Monster. That's not how you say my name at all. I thought that joke made no sense in translation. Oh. Never mind. You just focus on your own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri or Sayori anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. He's sitting at his desk in a corner of the room looking down at nothing. Walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. With my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again. Ah, sorry. Don't mind me. You can get to talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everyone alright? Everything alright? Of course. Why would it be? I just feel like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Show me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. The conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activity. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some paper at her desk. Inky, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seemed a little bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Peers across the room and Sayori, who is hardly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Delicious. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Inky. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. But she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, it's not your problem. I just want to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also a friend with her. And I do also care about the well-being of our club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Inky. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Terry talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned inside of her. No way. It's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. Not very different now that it always has been. You're so funny, Inky. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. It would make sense. I said too much. Oh. I'm sorry, what did I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. Try to talk to her, but don't have to think about it for your own. Ah. Alright. I can smile meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get a word out of my head. Well, I set up from the behind the desk and walk across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down to next to her and gently talk to her. Oh, she's nice. I said and sit myself down. Nobody told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like that. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weight me down so much. Now I feel like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides waiting for Monica. Monica from Friends. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Unless I'm around the room. Suddenly I notice glancing me from the top of her, but she's looked down just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything, but I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that what I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so I haven't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. No, that's not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your trouble are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you prefer to share what's on your mind, I would be able to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a little bit uneasy about Sayori. Yeah, she seemed a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Huh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. You know that, I just don't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. That perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive for you about her feelings. Maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Inky, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mystery behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerism on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she thinks. I know there's strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looks like she was fully occupying her thought, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Suddenly looked deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. But I avert my gaze. Sometimes, episode mysteries are untold even to themselves. Let me just drink a bit. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feeling you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you give me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's a compliment, is it? It is what it is. I mean, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it, yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yeah, let's... Actually, I have a request. You mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. I can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself. Aww. As well, you stand up and make your way to the closet. Follow her and watch as she retrieve a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold it for a second? Sure. I mean the water pitcher is such an electric kettle. I need to plug this into the teach, and then we'll get some water. She walks past me and set the kettle down on the teacher desk. I simply watch her movement. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerism. Especially because of her long leg, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. May I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you off to? Huh? We're just really was going to make some tea, so suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. I was just a bit curious. That's kind of one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please, mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to tell me something more with helping involve Inky in club activity? My mouth gaped. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Huh? Then let's go, Inky. Huh? You click to the room and I follow. I'm excited to see when it's gonna get dark. I was in the hall with this. She suddenly put her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? To Monica? Yuri, sometimes about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. Yeah, there's drama, there's beef inside. What's wrong with me? The club. No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but I also not right from Monica to judge people like that. How come you, even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotion and we can't always hide from them. Wait, but you always amplify things in your own head. You might turn a light rain shower to a hurricane. Huh, no. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotion. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Lift her head. Inky, I really like being friend with you. Thank you, Yuri. I like being friend with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feels better. Anyway, oh yeah, shall we go? Yeah. Now I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we turn to the classroom. Do you like oolong tea? Never had it. Anything is fine. Very well. You already set the temperature of the kettle to 300 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. You already fetched the teapot and began measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even started humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. If that's so, I was letting it show. And you notice, I was doing a bit of thinking, and I've decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turned out not very hard for me to do, when it's with you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. You don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Inky. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I will usually pour a cup of tea for each of us. Inky, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a bit easier on my back. I can lean my back against the wall, rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries, I just have a back pain fairly regularly to do my best to manage it. That's so? I wonder what that is. It's more likely because of my tits. Your posture, right? Always hunch over like that while I'm reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. That's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. The book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. The bag of small chocolate candy that I kept hidden for Sayori Candy Radar. I like Sayori though. She's kind of cool. If I had to choose, it would be Sayori, Yuri, Monica, and Natsuki. It takes it. I'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacup at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position, then as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until her shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like that? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri tends me to holding it with my hand is not holding the book. I end up in a position that's making it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure that I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the cup between my leg and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. I briefly let go of the book, and to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudged on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, she's cute, bro. Yeah, Sayuri is my favorite so far. I don't know about the other playthrough because I'm gonna play this game more than once. But, I love her. And we'll see in the other playthrough where, like, when the book's with both hands, she holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, it's already focused on reading again. I take a choice candy, chocolate candy, and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parted her lips as this situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here. But he places it in her mouth. Like that, Yuri closed her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly break. Did I just looks at me and she needs to confirm what just happened. Nikki? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's, well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of contest, but yeah, that's all it was, yeah. And you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. You usually try to return to the book, but I can just tell by her expression that even she can focus now. My heart is pounding. I notice they take another chocolate with my finger, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did he even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breath. I raise my arm. Ah, like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in my mouth. I feel her hot breath on my finger. Okay, everyone. Oh shit. The perfect moment. Ruined by Mrs. Sayuri herself. Hooah. Ah, Yuri joked back. It's time to show her poem. Hey, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. Felt abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cup. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacup from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolate, and we easily clean up without as much as a word between us. I get the feeling that is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Okay, it won't be long. I just need to write down the time. Change the page because we're already at the page end, which is nice, dude. Nice. Let's do. I'm gonna go the same. Oh, dude, they changed the order. I don't know if they changed the order. I know Yuri likes me a lot, so I want to go with Sayuri. I don't actually care what order is in. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Yoshi, I haven't liked one of her poems since the first one. You don't need to worry about that, what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Oh, don't take it like that, dude. Probably Yuri. Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. That's nothing really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. Oh, she's sad though. But you're happy, and you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Inky. Sayori, there's something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Heh. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! Maybe I'll go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well. I'll see you tomorrow. Before I say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walked out of the classroom, humming to herself. Wish I told... Wow, that was a short one. I feel like we're this thing... It's sad because... Although we're just starting the game, I feel like Sayori is slowly becoming more and more distant. Natsuki, I don't like Natsuki. Huh? This one's alright. Alright, well yeah, about as good as yesterday, by the way. She said at the same thing last time. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotional and invested in my poem anyway? Is that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure that's like enough. Really? Well, what if you end up just carrying me away? That's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun hanging out, even if I have to put out with you. Good. Elbow connect with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you after all. I will just kill, okay. I know. Don't worry, I was too. Aw, she's cute. How the hell did you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just wash my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki owed her poem to me like nothing ever happened. Okay, you're gonna write down the time. This is perfect, actually. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of trouble and fears that diminish your wonder over the year. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The wall in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about every day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you left you long ago. Just bury your heavy thought in a pile of sand. Batter something in my hand. Wash your insecurity in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave our memory in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy cell. Wow. And remember the reason you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that watches your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. Make your heart leap in a way that if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. That's actually really, really, really fucking good. Very, very good. That's okay. Yeah. Feels like I keep writing about negative things, so I want to write something with a nice message for once. The beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. Tried to write about the beach first and then came up with a message later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. You can't really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. Okay, that's perfect. Yuri, Inky, your writing has only improved in the last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotion. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it even came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. But Yuri's really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiled to herself. This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like that. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe you're so good at something and you never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame, maybe, but not like I had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiled sadly. During lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some book with me. You could say I really enjoyed reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinker, not a problem solver, who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like I know it all. People say that about you? Not a know-it-all, Inky. I'm the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is write and write. It wasn't until now I started sharing with you. I really understood what I was missing all this time. I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Pinky. I speak too slowly. I can't get myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. I do the same thing, don't worry. But every time, you've always treated me like just anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. And that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping you would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success, wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends, aren't we? Really puts her hand in her hand. This time, she's smiling as she does it. Want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Okay. Again, what? The two of them wrote about a beach? Isn't that crazy? The two of them wrote about a beach. A marvelous million of years into nothing, where the womb of Earth chaotically made the surface, under clean blue skies of explosive bliss, beneath grey rolling cloud on endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in. It was one where everything can be found. One can only build sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide come. Will it gently leak at your foundation until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crushing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build some sandcastle. I stand where the foam wraps around my castle, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The salty air. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I stick my toe in the ultimate boundary live, tempted by the foam tendril. Tear back and I abandon my peace to evade at the shade. Drift forward and I return to hurt forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yet Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She wanted to write about the same topic again. I suppose I'd better compare the difference in her writing style or thought process. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wanted to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. She just went writing her requests. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. And it can be refreshing, you know? It's so good for me to calm down my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay, and lastly, what do we have? Monica. Monica has always been the last for whatever reason, but I mean, it is what it is. Hi, Inky, have you thought of what you want to submit? Perform at the festival? Well, behind being in the club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It will also make me happy to see. Haha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure, I let Monica take a poem I'm holding in her hand. This one is good. I feel like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She likes a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. And when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside me. It's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who I know what goes in the head of hers. I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. She means that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. Still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Huh? You're completely misunderstanding. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? A fictional one. Anyway, Monica kind of whispered that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now. Alright? Alright. Let's see what she wrote for us. A lady who knows everything. A hotel of a lady who's wonder hurt. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, left adrift in the sky, a victim of currents of the winds. Day after day, I search for a little hope. The knowing legend don't exist. All else have failed me, and all other have turned away. Legend all that remain. The last dim star glimpsed the doomlit, the twilight sky. Wow! Till one day the wind ceased to blow. I fall, and I fall. One out to fall. Even more, gentle as a feather, a dry gill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the end of a beautiful lady. I look at her and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I'm not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. That was really beautiful. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answer are the sort of thing that give life a meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of my mind. But that's why I wrote about. I see. I never really put much into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answer, wouldn't the world seem to lose all of its meaning? And you know, there's one thing I noticed. It seemed like everyone in the club prefer writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are a two-dimensional creature. I think you know that better than anyone. How? You mean one-dimensional? Oh yeah, that. Anyway, here's my writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. If you find other people enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, you'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the thing you can focus on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Aw, she's cute. Okay, next. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poem, right? Why don't we start figuring it out? Hold on a second. Is it just me or did it say something strange just now? You three, yeah. Something that sounded a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Saying anything art is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your book, maybe. Look at the only thing different that authority isn't here. It seems you're right, Sight. Lady always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone balance is shown off when she's not around. When she heck did she run off to anyway? Sayori's been acting weird. Thought she was just wanted to be. Okay, please show you some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Did she? Is that all? I hope that she's alright. Seriously, of all time to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Oh no. First of all, some misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. Second, it's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh, especially coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier. I think it's fine. What did she say? We need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Matsuki will be making cupcakes. We might need a lot of them, and different flavor. Can you handle all that by yourself, Matsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Might be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now, let's keep pouting too. Geez, even I can tell now. Guess I never gave Sarah enough credit. But I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the sick case. But if I can also be the leader of my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know? So you think you should some banner and decoration to help set up the atmosphere? How about that? I love atmosphere. Especially slowly change as she share her desk and fun, and focus in part, nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's right. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Inky. The one who is truly useless. Wow. In fact, once again, Yuri, I have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It's probably good goal on way if you to give each one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. Would be really appreciative of that. That's Marika's suggestion. I spent the weekend with one of my club members. Are they going to respond to such like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a little bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Marika going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Itsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the bagging on your own. And he may not be so like to be around. You only make him out to be a nuisance. Therefore, maybe more so like assisting in the decoration. I love that they're fighting for me. I love that. Well, and I never said that. How bad could it be to make a full decoration anyway? Sound more like you're making excuse for Inky too. What are you saying? It would be extremely serious work. I'm baking, isn't it? I love the face of Yuri. Just what do you think? Guys, let's hold down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Inky to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can I just sell this already? Yeah. You okay with this, right? It's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight to me. But of course, I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with a whole Yuri walkthrough. I'm going to do 4 walkthroughs of this game. And it's all going to be like a personal character. So if we're going to go with Yuri all the time, we're going to go with Yuri all the time. Well, I probably most useful helping out Yuri. Are you serious? Why would you? That's okay. I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying, So you're helping Yuri then, Inky? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overtaking these sort of things. So I think your assistant will be very useful. That's great to hear. Suki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah, I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Suki is feeling a little sour. But that's everything we need to go over. That should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Inky? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. You glance between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know how Inky picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcake I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. Nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. Kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you were trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. She isn't the only one surprised. Marika and are also taken aback at Yuri's word. When she's already as sure what you were, trying to cheer someone up, might be far out of her own comfort zone. But I began to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if I don't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helped everyone feel good about themselves. No, I can appreciate it. I'm sorry for making it a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to allow it. Allow what? You better than my cupcake are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Well, hope to see anyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. Guess it's for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone's packed their thing. I start to follow Monika and Suki out of the door as they chat between each other. Hey. I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. You're right. I can't believe that I slipped my mind. Can I give my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Right then. When I exchange the phone number. Okay. And I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. If you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright, in that case, it won't be a problem. for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way. I just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some ways. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Inky. Sayori's gonna see us, so you're gonna get mad. I think that will make a very productive team, even if you only chose because you just felt bad at something. No. I chose it because I like you. That's the truth of it. That's the truth of it. You don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason that you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the only one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I wanted to do. But Yuri thinks to herself an extremely strange expression. You're overthinking this. You want me to point out that what you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you what I want to. Ow. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if I look her 10-man dish effort, Yuri finally say that relaxed her expression. And I'm really looking forward to someday. Yeah, I am too. That exchange, I make my way out of the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. I said he shoot through the roof. Even though I'm gone pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it, and this chance I have to make something happen in between us. A bit too early for that. Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I certainly can't wait. Aww, we're being cutie. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and also an intimidating person in general. There is no doubt that they'll show up and up to me a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting constantly. Occasionally, sorry. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before she was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since I left club early that day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, it's really okay for me to put Sayori feelings aside when she might need me. I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri come over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her, coming over, much like we've done it in the past. Once I reach, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori is anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Guys, I have to go right back. I have to call my father. I forgot. I'll be right back.